Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, just because SciShoCon is happening right now does not mean that other companies are dormant waiting for something to happen. They're working as usual, they're producing stuff, they're releasing pre-orders, and one of those companies is XM Studios. This week they're releasing a new Iron Spider that they just announced. Actually last year they've been announcing and they've been showcasing in different events in Asia. Well, now it's on pre-order, and in this video I want to break down the good and the bad, what I like, what I don't like, and ultimately let you know if I think this is a must or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at the XM Studios website. It's already showing up, the 1/4 scale premium collectible. So we're gonna go there. And the edition size of this, or the estimated, is a max of 799 pieces, which is definitely something that I would say I love about XM, that they know what they want, and they want to keep the numbers low. They want to maintain the collectible value of these items. They are very respectful of that. They respecters of the wishes of the collectors, and I really love this part of XM. Now, as you can see on the retail price, this is of course in Singapore dollars, which is a little higher than American dollars. So yeah, so it's a bit higher than what you see here, but in Singapore dollars, you're talking about $12.99. If you're a member of the Prestige group, which is the you are a member of XM, you get a discount, which is, I think, is 5%. So you get like $11.69 and $10. So there's a discount. This is only available, all the Marvel stuff is only available in Asia. So you see Brunei, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. So that's the only bummer. They don't have a license for the rest of the world. Unfortunately, Marvel license is very tight. That's something that SciShow is the one holding that license. But if you want to purchase through them, you would have to maybe purchase through some type of retailer. There's actually some companies that they do, like they are like the third party, that they actually buy the stuff and they sell it to you. You can there's some dealings. You would have to kind of talk to a lot of people and find the company to do it. But there are companies that actually provide some type of service for you to get this. It's not as easy as you buying directly from XM. So you can, you pay the deposit. And here before we get into the pictures, let's read the information. It says XM Studios is excited to present our next Marvel Premium Collectible Series statue, Iron Spider. This beloved character is immortalized in amazingly detailed 1/4 scale cold cast porcelain. Each painstakingly handcrafted statue is individually hand-painted with the highest possible quality finish. Don't miss out on adding Iron Spider to complete your collection. Now, pre-order before 27 July 2020, 12 noon Singapore time, to receive a collectible display plaque of the featured character as your early bird pre-order gift. So if you want that extra gift, then you need to pre-order before Monday. So that's that. You don't forget about that. So you have this weekend to do so. Now, the background, with spider-like abilities, science genius Peter Parker swings above it all as Spider-Man, custom champion of the innocent who lives and fights with the wisdom of with great power comes great responsibility. It says read more, so it takes you actually to Marvel, so you get more information about the Iron Spider. The Iron Spider premium collectible statue features donning the Iron Spider armor created and given to Spider-Man by Tony Stark. This 1/4 scale statue shows Iron Spider leaping from a destroyed turbine engaged in battle. One amazing feature about the 3 mechanical arms is that segments of the arm can be moved to create desired and preferred poses, offering a dynamic display option. Crafted in cold cast porcelain, each painstakingly handcrafted statue is individually hand painted with the highest possible quality finish. The edition size is pending, but as you can see, what we saw there, they don't want to go beyond the $7.99, which is good. Now, the artists, of course, Hive Studios, so they are pretty much the designers. They design a lot of the stuff that XM produces. Nilo Samir is the sculptor. Carlos Dattoli does the art print. There's an art print that comes with this. And the XM Studios design and development team. This is manufactured, of course, by XM Studios. We know that. Prototype shown and pending final approval. The product size is 60 centimeters long by 50 centimeters and then by 70 centimeters in height. So yeah, it is an average 1/4 scale. Now the product weight is 10 kilograms and the shipping weight is 19 kilograms. Of course, it includes all the stuff that comes, the box, the packaging, all of that. And XM is one of the best, if not the best, when it comes about packaging. I would say they're very close with Prime One, but XM does the extra touches that it's so amazing to see the way they do it. But here is the piece. I really like this piece, to be honest with you. Before this, we had the Sideshow. That was the original that came out years ago, and it's hard to combine nowadays. I haven't seen it as much in the past few years for sale, but it's a fantastic piece. Love the design. It is classic. It has I think it's smaller in comparison to this one. This one occupies more real estate because of those arms. But what I love about this piece is that those arms are actually removable. There's a video. You follow XM at their web, in this case on Facebook, you're gonna see there's videos where they're showcasing that you can actually really move and accommodate, fix those arms different ways. So that can really help with your display. But love the paint, love the work. This is definitely, it does have that XM feel of like kind of like modern meets classic, which is nice. The paint job is very, I would say, kind of basic in that sense, because it's just the red, the iron color in the red, you know, the shiny red. Of course, in this case, the gold, all of that. But they did a fantastic job with this prototype. Now, the only thing I haven't really noticed, or I don't know yet, because it says that there's all a polystone, so I don't know if that includes the arms, because I know that you can move the arms. You have to use a hex drive, or in this case, an Allen wrench, to really kind of change those, accommodate those arms. They're pretty much bendable in so many different ways. So I don't know. This is my only concern would be, if that's the case, I'm guessing all of this is metal, or some sort of metal or plastic, but it doesn't say in this case on the description of the materials used. And I would prefer for that to be a sturdy material instead of just polystone, because if you have a hex drive there, if you had to use that and input some pressure, you might end up breaking if it was polystone. So I'm not so sure. If someone knows right now, I was trying to research some information, I couldn't find much of it. So if you know what is it is made out of, then let me know in the description, in the comments, so I can point that out. But that's my only concern. I think it's kind of like some sort of metal, some sort of alloy. But love the base. Definitely this base. One thing that I was pointing and I was mentioning before in some videos that I have done with some of the XM products is that they're getting better at their profile with their bases. They used to be at the beginning too massive. Now they are just perfect. They are perfect for what they're offering. They're not overpowering the whole concept. As you can see, this arm can go really high, but you can accommodate if you have a problem in you don't have a place to fit it. So I like that, but love this detail. Definitely XM has been doing some fantastic stuff, like in this case Spider-Man 2099. I like that one as well. But man, look at that. Love the color, love the turbine, all this mechanized things, but it's not overpowering. It really fits well with this character. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, you could go for the Sideshow, which in my opinion is a classic, the depiction of it. Or you can go with the one from Iron Studios, which is the Legacy replica that is actually based on Avengers Infinity War. That's not a nice piece, but of course, if you're more into the comics rather than just the movies, then definitely this is another option. That one was, I think, $800 when it came out for sale at Sideshow. They had it at Sideshow too. I'm sure that it's more expensive nowadays with, if you're trying to get it from for a collector, go through eBay or any type of place on Facebook groups and stuff like that, it's going to be more expensive. So at the end, I think this is kind of like you would have to kind of pay the same amount, even with the shipping and all. But look at this. I think this is mechanized. If this is metal, it's no way it can be polystone unless this is metal. As you can see, this and this cover in polystone, which is another option as well. But as you can see, you're gonna have to use an Allen wrench, a hex drive, a hex wrench, just to change those and accommodate, which in my opinion is good. This is something very unique and different. And in this case, what I like about XM is they're pushing for new things and they're applying basic rules, I would say, but they are giving more. They're innovating a lot of things, using simple things that we know for sure. All this is nothing new, I would say, in the world, but it's something kind of new in the collectible world because, you know, most statues tend to be very static. So they're breaking that mold into something more dynamic, you know, that you can create certain things, not necessarily with swap out, you know, parts, but also creating with those arms. So definitely you can accommodate to your particular space where you have designated for this piece. So yeah, there's not many pictures as you can see, but man, I really like it. I would say follow XM on Facebook, follow them on YouTube. I think they have a YouTube channel. Check them out. They're doing fantastic work and they promoting this stuff. And I really like what they have done here. In my opinion, if you are a fan of this suit of Spider-Man, it is definitely a must-have. Well, guys, there you have it. This is a nice addition to the XM Marvel collection. Even if you're not strictly an XM collector, if you're a 1/4 scale Marvel collector, this is a perfect choice. The other two would be to go with in this case, the statue by Iron Studios based in the film. That's an option. It's sold out. Or you can go with the classic Sideshow that was released years ago. And they're hard to come by. They're not easy to come by. So when you think about the price, it's going to be almost around the same price point. Of course, the problem with this is that you have to live in Asia to get it easily, and if you live outside of the territories that actually XM covers with Marvel, then you're gonna have to go through different routes. But this is a nice choice. Love the concept, love what they have done and how they're pushing the envelope even with those mechanized arms. I like that idea. I really like what XM is doing as usual. They're innovating, and that is always a welcome thing in this hobby. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Do you like it? You don't like it? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care. And I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.